If you've seen what happened on Friday, but we had lots and lots of stuff come in. This is just a quicker kind of midweek unboxing. There are two bundles. There are a few other bits that we just picked up in the week or over the weekend, which I'll just show you now. So we got a basic to start, and this was a London Braze. Quite a cool basic. I've not seen or had her as a figure before. I think there is an elite version, and this was a basic that has recently come out, so that was quite a cool one to have. We also picked up another basic, Jey Uso, so again another great addition to have on the site. It's part of the same series as a London Braze, same attire as what he's in the Ultimate Edition. Obviously the Ultimate Edition has more articulation, you get the glasses and the top's removable, whereas obviously being a basic it is quite basic, but they do have that new leg pivot at the top, which makes the new basics quite good really. And then to top up that from the box stuff, we then had Big Daddy Cool Diesel in Elite. The Royal Rumble Elite comes with the legs for the builder figure of Carly. Quite a cool Diesel. I think that's the first time he's had that silver. It's very light, maybe white even in that, but I remember it as being a silver top there on the other figures that came in that range. This Hurricane is on the website on midwaywrestle.com already. I think we may have had that Cody come in. I'm not sure if it was a top pick, so whether it was the Rumble Edition. So that was another great box figure. So we had two bundles come in. This is one of them, which had a rough old ride by the look of it. It's not box stuff in here, it is loose, so it should be fine as long as, you know, if they've used some bubble wrap and that. Cool. So yeah, we'll open this box. Like I said, it's been battered, it's in better days. It's about what's inside. I've remembered my box opening tool, as we like to call it. Not that I really need it for this because the box is pretty much half open anyway. But as we can see, alas, we are saved by some bubble wrap. Again, a big thing if you are selling anything, you know, just try and put some thought into the packaging up. Some of the disasters that I've had from ordering stuff, and it, you know, it just turns up in like a carrier bag that someone's taped, and with loose figures in there, and it amazes me. But then, you know, you have to stop and think, some of the people that are selling this stuff, you know, in bundles and things like that, they're just everyday people. They're not normally selling stuff, so they don't understand the intricacies. Although some of it you'd think would be straightforward, but hey ho, it is what it is. Just get all the bubble wrap out. So some good things in here. Let's start. We've got some nice basics, some of the newer style basics. We have the Ring General Gunther, although build wise looks like this was more in his maybe in between water days. But good figure. We have got there's a big box of accessories that we had come in the other day, and I think there is a spare jacket for the Elite, which probably would go good on him, so that might end up on the site. Let's move this over, get a bit of view. So we have got another great basic, one of the new ones, in Stone Cold Steve Austin, with the Austin 316 shirt on the back there, with the skull with the flames coming out the eyes, and the red knee braces. Maybe a 2001-ish kind of time period for this one, late 2000s maybe, Austin era. We have one of the new style basics again from the leg pivots, but a Roman Reigns. Again, great figures. Everyone loves a Roman Reigns, so popular, flies out. Keeping with the Roman Reigns vibe, we have got the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns, extra articulation, and the Ula Fala. I'm guessing that's pronounced right, I don't know. But that is Roman Reigns. Roman came with the two belt with the Roman side plates on there as well, which are nice. So back from his you know, head of the table, and the other head sculpt there that comes with the Ultimate. Maybe him jumping, doing the spear kind of head sculpt that would be on. We've got, keeping it, lots of basics, but new basics. So we've got Brock Lesnar. Again with the legs, it looks like maybe he's lost a bit of his hair. Meant to have a little dangly bit there, isn't there, on his new hair, but maybe a head sculpt swapped or something like that. But again, decent figure. And then we have a Elite Finn Balor. So that's Finn Balor. Just a plain t-shirt on this one. Not obviously the t-shirt he comes with, but again, still. Then we've got another title belt. Ah, okay. So with the Roman plates, the newer world title there. This just flies out. Very popular belt. People buy the figure just to get the belt. So happy that came in. I'm not sure I even remember that being in the bundle, but we've then got cricket bat broke. There we go. We have got a Pete Dunne, or in this iteration he was Butch at the time. Anyone out there know whether this is the chase or not? I think this is the same outfit that the one we had the other day had on, and I seem to think it was the chase with the green, but I can't remember what one would be the chase and what one wouldn't. That's the colour of his outfit. Anyone know if he's the chase or not? And then another basic, Jey Uso. Can we get a yeet out there for Jey? It's quite a good, again, quite a good basic. The leg movement on that, literally, it's just missing the ab crunch to make it an elite, and it's half the price. Some of the basics, you know, if we get the other one back up from the boxed one, do sort of a side by side. You know, they're decent basics for the price. You know, are basics going to go up in price is the question though. £10. I mean, some places I've seen them £13, £15. They can vary quite a bit. But if you want to get some basics at a decent price, check out midwaywrestle.com. We have got plenty of basics in there. Some from like $2.99, $3.99, $4.99, that kind of price. Depends what they are. Some are more valuable than others. Some are rarer. Some go up in value. But we try and keep the prices as reasonable as possible. Oh, here we go. So the next parcel, we've got some newspaper. I'm a fan of newspaper wrapping. Something about it just feels nostalgic to me. Seems like, you know, I reuse bubble wrap as well, but something about the paper, especially if you are buying a newspaper, you're reading a newspaper, reusing the newspaper, it's you know, it's a little bit of a recycling on there, saving the environment. So there's some more bubble wrap again, which we use. We save all the bubble wrap. That all gets recycled, obviously because I'm saving the environment, not because I'm saving costs. It's all reused as much as possible. We've got some great bits in here just off the bat. So we have got the Chase 6-pack, X-pack, 123 kid. He's had many names. You know, he's coined the phrase X-pack heat, didn't he, as well, back in the day? But I actually used to like him. I don't understand why he was hated so much. The next figure coming out now has a belt of it as well, the world title. So it is Chris Jericho with a Y2J jersey. Now I'm not sure what series this is from, or whether that's even a custom jersey, or I don't think I've seen this one before. I feel, yeah, so that's our Chris Jericho. It's got his sort of red at the bottom there, hair dye. So the pile, what else? So keeping with the Attitude Era, we have a Triple H, and this is from the Monday Night Wars line with his t-shirt there. Comes with a little Raw as War mic and his jeans attire. So back in the D-Generation X days. Great figure, that one. I think that was slept on a lot. I remember seeing them going right down in price, which was a shame because it's a decent figure. Oh, these next two coming classic with the Brood. Look at that. Christian, and I believe that is the Chase Christian, and we have Edge as well. Edge and Christian from the Brood. Great tag team. I mean, you're never going to forget those tables and chairs matches and the feud between the Dudleys and the Hardy Boys. I get lots of different stuff in. If you're interested in wrestling figures and seeing wrestling figures, you know, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We have the tag team of DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. I don't know, he's one of the new ones. I'm not as au fait with the sort of NXT modern day stuff. Got a pair of NXT belts. I know these are on the main roster now, but which were the main bit of the bundle that I wanted to get. We have the Nation of Domination, or part of it anyway. We're missing Mark Henry, but I think the Mark Henry figure's the Decade of Domination maybe figure, and it's quite a pricey one, goes for quite a bit. But we have The Rock with a little Rock t-shirt, and in the box we also had another Monday Night Wars microphone there. So there's The Rock in the bundle. We had Farouk, who was kind of he was the de facto leader to start off with. and then, you know, The Rock wanted to become the leader, and they had that little feud and war. And then we move on to D'Lo Brown, which is the newer version of D'Lo Brown. There was a figure out before this, but this is the Nation newer one. And then Karma Mustafa, or you know, Karma, or the Godfather, many names. Papa Shango, he was back in the day. He's had quite a few different gimmicks, as they call them. I think one was called the Soul Taker, maybe one of the original ones back in the day before the Undertaker was the Undertaker. He's good friends with the Undertaker, isn't he, in real life? So yeah, they were the Nation of Domination. Great little bundle there. So that was all the figures that we've had come in. Giving us a subscribe, giving us a follow, giving us a like. Try and engage with us as much as possible. You'll see our content on there. You'll see all the new stuff that's coming in. If you're looking to get wrestling figures, you don't want to pay the prices that they are in the shops. You know, you're happy to have stuff loose. You know, I sell box stuff as well, but majority of it is loose stuff. It's always a great place to go to pick up some bargains. Like I said, I've probably said it a million times now, but it's midwaywrestle.com is the website. It's always worth checking out. But other than that, we are done for today. Possibly going to be another live on Friday. It's usually around 7:30 to 8 o'clock. That's probably the next time to tune in for a live video. Other than that, hopefully I'm entertaining you with some of the shorts that we're doing. If not, I apologise if I keep showing up in your feed and you just don't want to see it. I apologise, it's just the way it is. Well, have a good day, everyone. See you later. Have fun. Hopefully this week doesn't go too quick. And doesn't go too quick? Does go quick. And you get to the weekend and have fun. See you later. Bye.